Daily logins. Another daily login. There's a lot of daily logins in this game. And then you have this. Look at this shit. Like, am I playing an anime porn game or am I playing an anime porn game? I don't even know anymore. A lot of weirdos that play this fucking game, man. But I truly love this game just because of the nostalgia. This was literally my very first MMORPG, and I'm talking back on the Dreamcast with the original Phantasy Star Online. So yeah, a lot of memories are tied to this, and Phantasy Star Online 2, the old game, like the original one, was fucking awesome. And then NGS came out and just pretty much ruined things. NGS is getting better, but it's still got a lot of work to do before it becomes something, you know, special like the original Phantasy Star Online 2. But today I'm going to be talking about the pay to win. Personally, I don't really find it to be too pay to win. It definitely is a playable game that you can play for free and enjoy the fuck out of it. I have at least over 1,000 hours between the Japanese version of this game and also the global version, which is, you know, on Steam and whatever else. I had a great time. I probably only spent like total maybe $30. I think it was for some inventory space upgrades. I started buying some of that because I think by default you start at like 60 or 50 or something, and I put it up to 100. And then there was one time I bought a respec, and which that's a thing I gotta talk about with the pay to win. And then I think I bought a character slot. I don't know, like there's a few little things. I didn't need any of those things, but I wanted them, and that was just something that, you know, is on the actual player and whether or not they want to buy those things, which is good. That's good. That means this game is pretty playable for free. The thing that gets kind of fishy is when it comes to character design, because like you see like this girl right in front of me, she looks pretty cool, right? Like that actually looks good. The weapon and stuff, I don't know if that weapon is like the actual weapon looks like that, or maybe that's a skin. It could be a skin. But everything that's tied to fashion in this game, if you're trying to look cool, you see like even her, like she looks pretty cool. In order to look cool, you have to spend money. So basically that's where the pay to win comes in, is through that. So let me show you a little bit of the stuff that's pretty shitty. So in the shop, here's all the things you can buy, by the way. So they have this currency called SG, and this is stuff that's earned during the game, which is really good. So like while you're playing like the old the old Phantasy Star Online 2, you're doing quests and whatever else, you start getting SG points. And then also in NGS, there's the red boxes you can break, and sometimes during your quests or even daily logins and things like that will give you SG, which is awesome. They have now in NGS, like probably the best way to get those is through doing these special scratch tickets, which you get those through the battle pass and through daily logins randomly. So it is possible to get more SG points, and you can accumulate it pretty fast. So it's pretty generous with that stuff. And the SG points are like pretty much like primo gems for Genshin Impact. So they're still very important, but they don't have as much of a meaning as they used to. And I'm just gonna go over some of that stuff. One of the major things that's super pay to win in this game is the auction house. And in order to get access to the auction house now, you need to subscribe. So I think it's like $10 a month or whatever it is to subscribe to the game. And then you'll get access to the auction house for a month. You used to be able to use the SG points. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not SG. It's actually this thing called Fun Scratch in the original game. And in the original game, so you could go and do the fun scratch. You can scratch the hell out of it. It's all like basically a giant casino thing where you're just like praying to God that you get it. But it was obtainable in the game. That was awesome. So that worked. That gave at least a workaround to be able to get the auction house for yourself. Now they got rid of that. They don't have that fun scratch for the auction house anymore. So basically the only way to get it is to pay. And the reason why I say that the auction house is pay to win is that when you're able to make a ridiculous amount of money on all the stuff you make, So let's say like you end up getting like a really rare weapon or something that's an 8-star or higher or whatever the fuck, and you pretty much you can't get rid of it unless you subscribe and you pay for the thing, so that you can be able to list it on the auction house and make like fucking 10 million Meseta or more, like a ridiculous amount of Meseta. And you know, that's super pay to win compared to the free-to-play player that doesn't have access to the auction house, can't sell anything, and basically the only way to make Meseta is either through doing quest or grinding. Like, you have to just work really fucking hard to be able to get that kind of money, where you could have just listed the thing on the auction house, went to sleep, wake up the next day, and boom, you got 10 million Meseta. You know what I mean? So like that's probably the biggest pay to win aspect of this game, is if you really want to take endgame seriously and be able to like gear yourself out fast and do everything fast, then yeah, you gotta pay. So yeah, that's the shittiest part. I don't know why they did that. Like, Sega fucked up with that. Like, I mean, it was bad enough that NGS was like a failure at launch and had like severe issues and all that stuff, but to take away the fun scratch is like another, like, basically, you know, nail in the coffin, you know what I mean? Like, it feels shitty. Another thing that's really pay to win, like I was just mentioning before, is the fashion in this game. If you want to look as cool as somebody else, you have to do the scratch stuff. So like, you see these scratch tickets and all these things, you see you can straight up buy skins in here with real life money. There's a lot of different options of them, like, and then you see they're doing this special event where they have Ayato in the background from Genshin Impact. That's not Ayato, I know, but like, it's from some other anime. I don't know anything about this, so like, I saw that guy and I was like, wait, that's Ayato, but all right, whatever. But you can buy basically these skins and stuff like that, and you know, if you want to look cool and shit, you're gonna have to spend real life money. But then you have other options. So you have the fun scratch, like I was mentioning before in the other game. Not everything translates to New Genesis, but it's okay, whatever. I think they're slowly transitioning things to work into New Genesis. And then the SG points that I said that you can earn in the game, which it is possible to get a lot of things in here, but it's not going to be all the fashion that you would want, you know? Like, if somebody bought the actual new things that just came out and you thought it looked cool, then you're gonna have to spend real life money, you know? Like, that's the only way to really look cool. Another thing that really fucking sucks is that they made it so that you have to go to the salon and like, you know, change your colors, right? Like, if you wanted to change your colors, you have to use a color change coupon that's exclusive to this game. So for example, I had like 10 color change coupons from the original Phantasy Star Online 2. So I tried to change my color and it said, nope, you can't do that because you're using an NGS skin right now. So I was like, oh fuck, so where do I get the NGS version of this like color change coupon or whatever the fuck? So I went through this whole mission of the like Googling everything and trying to figure out what to do, and the only way to get those coupons is through like daily login reward or even like a battle pass thing. So you had to wait a long ass time. You see the color on my character, it was originally all blue. It was blue and black. Now I changed it to red and black. This is extended storage, personal shop use. You see here it is, and I think that translates to $7, I think. But you're better off buying the subscription one because it's more bang for the buck, because then you get XP boosts and stuff like that on top of the personal shop. So maybe they don't sell the color change coupon, which is odd, which is really odd, honestly, because then you have to wait literally like sometimes days or even weeks to be able to get the battle pass leveled up or whatever the fuck, just to be able to change your color one time. You can only change your color one time, and then once you use the coupon, it's gone forever, and then you have to wait till you get another change coupon in order to change. So like, if you, God forbid, made a mistake on your colors, or maybe even wanted to use a different costume with like some colors, then you're fucked, basically. Like, you just have to live with your decision. And yeah, that's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Another really shitty thing that you'll have to live with is if you accidentally made the wrong build. So the only way to change your build or to respec is to spend real life money. While they do every once in a blue moon give out a free respec coupon, it's just not often enough for it to matter. I think maybe at the most I had 2 coupons over the years of playing this game. So Yeah, that's pretty bad. So that's basically the shittiest parts about this game. Fashion is the big pay to win in this game. When it comes to just the core playing the game and whatever else, actually you'll be fine. Like I feel like it's a totally playable game for free. Like, see, a lot of this SG stuff you can get on the cash shop, so like it's actually translates pretty nicely. It's just this scratch thing that it gets kind of shitty, and it pretty much works just like Genshin Impact's like pulling of characters. It's the same shit. So let me do a pull because I got a free one right here, so let me just use it. It's the shittiest animation too. Look. Whoa. It's so lame looking. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Oh, I got a song. I got a song for my house, I guess. All right, woohoo! I'm excited. You see, so like it's super RNG. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna get. So like if you don't get the thing you wanted, let's say like you're looking for this tongue. Yeah, you want this tongue because I don't know, for some reason you want a tongue sticking out of your mouth all the time. Then you see that I'm telling you, this game is made for like perverts and shit. But anyway, like the tongue sticking out of your mouth, right? You want this thing, and it's a 1.4% chance, actually almost 1.5% chance. So like basically you can run the scratch ticket to your heart's content until you, like, I don't know, pray to God that you get that tongue, or maybe you'll have bad RNG and then you'll never get the damn tongue. I don't know, like, so like look at this stuff. Look at these here. These are skins for weapons, and it's negative. It's 0.0725%. That's less than a 1%. That's like 0.75% pretty much. Like that's insanely low. Insane. So the chances even get lower and lower as we keep going down. What the fuck? So God forbid you want this. So you have a better chance of getting SG 100s than anything else, which I guess is a good thing, but fuck. Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. Like the drop rates are like real low, and you can't just straight up buy stuff either. Like, so you just gotta pray to God that you get the thing you want, and that's it. Like, yeah, it's kind of shitty. But yeah, I still definitely, you know, like my overall thoughts on Phantasy Star Online. I still recommend this game because, you know, nostalgia. I love it. Like, it's a fun game and blah blah blah. I definitely recommend playing the old Phantasy Star Online 2 before, like, you know, seriously getting into NGS, because NGS, like, honestly, I recommend NGS only for the tutorials, because I feel like it kind of teaches you the game better than the original did. So I would recommend playing NGS just to like level 20 or something, and then moving to the original Phantasy Star, which I honestly is way better. It's a way better game, all of it. So, and the story is complete, so you can watch the whole entire story, and like, yeah, it's a very complete game compared to this shit. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I still recommend this game. I still recommend it, and it's definitely playable for free as long as you don't want to look too cool. Like, if you're okay with looking the same for a long time, then yeah, you'll get by. But yeah, it's gonna be a while until you start looking cool like everybody else.